Hello there, welcome to another Dokkan video. Alright, today we're going to be bringing LR Gogeta Blue against Omega. Time for the Omega Gauntlet. Yes, last time we did Fusion Zamasu. This time, it's Omega's turn to be beaten up. I've got 4 teams ready for him. I've got the Superhero team altered so that we don't have the intro shenanigans. The Movie Heroes team, the Super Saiyan team, and then the AGL Blues' team. So we're going to start off with Movie Heroes team with Double Gogeta lead, and let's just hop right in. Turn the volume back on, and let's turn off intro skip. Alright. No intro to start. Let's see. We got Gogeta turn 1, both Gogetas, so how do I want to play this? I want to have my Gogeta be the showcase one, and he's on the other rotation. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. We'll get the 18 key with Gogeta that'll also stack, unless he gets super before. And that's why I'm putting him in slot 1, because Berku is going to need the defense stack more than Gogeta does. So if Gogeta gets super here, that's fine. Okay, he didn't, good. And then we will float off Gogeta next turn and have the SJ trio on main rotation with Berku. And then on the other rotation, we'll have STR Gogeta and my physical Gogeta. Now, I've been looking at the discourse on the Twitters, or the X, or whatever you want to call it, and I see a lot of people saying that Broly is always out-damaging Gogeta, but in terms of, like, actual damage output, Gogeta out-damages Broly every single turn, except for Broly's first appearance in full power, in which case Broly out-damages Gogeta, but Gogeta out-damages Broly every other time with his best friends. I think I'm feeling Gogeta for one. At least from what I've seen of Gogeta and what I've seen of Broly, Gogeta just feels more dominant and he's doing more with the Rainbow Orb changing and just everything. Gogeta should tank this fine. Yeah, he's fine. Oh. I forgot that I had Demo on the team. Yeah, we're trying him out, see how he does in this event. I think he should do fine. So here, we're going to do this. STR Piccolo will just be just fine in slot 1. Gogeta, let's get all his orbs, get a little bit of healing. And then Gamma 2, he's going to be just fine post-super attack to tank those 3 attacks at the end there and build up his damage reduction. Alright, Piccolo, he should tank this just fine. Yeah, he's got 30% damage reduction and his guard, yeah, he's great. It's amazing how well he's aged. I think he's the best aging worldwide celebration unit from 2022. Just crazy considering he was just a banner unit. Cooler was such a fraud. And then of course Gogeta's putting in the work now. Yep, there's another one. And that attack stat's going to be a lot higher once he's next to the other Gogeta, because right now he doesn't have a lot of his main links activated. And we got the other one. Of course, that was the Rainbow Orb, so that's guaranteed. I do kind of wish he was stacking attack with these 12 keys, but it's fine. In my initial thoughts on Gogeta's kit, I was saying like, oh, the massively raised attack for 4 turns. That's fine. Or was it 3 turns? I don't know. But that's fine that he doesn't stack attack because of that. But I feel like he'd be hitting a lot harder if he was stacking attack in base. Just because he's getting off those 2 to 3 super attacks in base form per each turn. So that's 120% something. Okay, let's hit this way. I love their intro so much. It's so good. Oh, kind of peeked the mic there for a second. Don't know what happened. All right. We've got our main rotations together. Oof. Berku is below. I think they should be fine in slot 1. Let's grab all those orbs, get some healing in. And then Berku is going to be just fine post-super to tank. And then we'll grab all those physical orbs with Gogeta. Yeah, we should be just fine this turn. That's a little unfortunate, but we should still be fine, because they're not going to take too much damage. And then I think Birdcoo should be able to tank just fine post-super. Just the same that we didn't get those stacks in. Oh well. So we're going to have STR Gogeta transform next turn. If the Gogeta on this turn can finish this phase, that would be quite swell. Because that way we'll be going into STR Omega with our Gogeta still with the guard, and the STR Gogeta will have the guaranteed dodge. So that would be very good. Nearly 10 million attack stat. This guy's nuts. And then he's got one more. Perfect. He's definitely killing because he's doing one more additional super, and then he's got the hidden potential system additional. Yep. And there it is. And he's effective against all types. And then in blue, he has that crit build up with each dodge. There we go. He's so good. Lag spike there. Youch. Okay, we should be just fine this turn. The only one that should be taking damage is STR Piccolo here. Let's see. Yeah, we're at 270k defense with Gogeta. So let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. And then we can grab those physical orbs with Gogeta. Getting up to 24 key. And then let's grab these green key spheres with Piccolo. Tech key spheres. And then, of course, Gogeta. 5th anniversary fusions are so good. I feel like their first appearance upon transforming dodge is a bit underrated. It's very powerful. And then he's going to likely do 4 attacks here. If we can get an additional super, that'd be swell. But if not, that's fine. Okay. Do you want to give us an additional super? Beautiful. There we go. And people say that the 5th anti-fusions suck. I don't get it. 5th anti-fusions are great. Sure, the first turn in blue doesn't have the most 12 million attack stat. Sure, the first appearance in blue doesn't have the most damage. But they're dodging everything. And on top of the damage that they're doing. And then when they come back, they can use their active skill. And they're doing even more damage. Their active skill turns are still like top 5 hardest hitting turns in the game. And physical Gogeta is actually 2nd hardest hitting on his active turn. The hardest hitting, of course, being the Z0 Super Spirit Bomb, because that was just ridiculous. You can one-shot bosses with that. It's absolutely insane. It actually hits the damage cap, if I recall correctly. Alright. So this next ooh. We should be fine here. We should be fine, right? Definitely. Easy. Not even worried. Let's see, that first... yeah, that's the AoE. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop Birdcoo's active. Oh. Alright, and that will attack break Omega's first attack, which will allow the SJ trio to attack without having to worry about getting caught by a normal from Omega, because they have 0 stacks right now, so they are very bad defensively. Omega's going to get a heal, and then we'll do 3 attacks here, 4 if we get the hidden potential system. If they can give me more than 1 super, that'd be swell. That'd just be great. Alright, 1 more super, please. Thank you. Can we get another? Because they're supposed to be the damage kings, from what I've been told by everyone. Can we get another attack in after this? 1 more super. Can we get another super, please? Okay. Of course not. Yep. Frauds. Alright. We are going to be perfectly fine this turn. What should I do? Let's transform both Gogetas, just because there's no reason not to here. So, let's let that play out. Alright, and then we'll just use the active skill skip for the second one, since we don't need to see the animation twice in one go. There we go. Alright, is that enough Rainbow Key Spheres? Alright. And we got even more Rainbow Key Spheres, great. Okay. It'd be great if our Gogeta could get a dodge here. Okay, can the other Gogeta dodge, please? Okay. There we go. We have 70% dodge chance, 50 million attack set, very nice. And then I'll be even higher on the next appearance. So let's see here. Next turn, we'll pop the active with SJ Tree. No, it'll only be turn. What turn are we on? Turn 7. Okay, yeah. I was worried we weren't going to be able to use their active skill. Alright, let's go ahead and use that real quickly. Alright, nice damage. Pretty decent. So then we're going to throw them in slot. The Ink Key Spheres don't look great, but I also don't like Birdcoo's defense. What do I want to do here? Birdcoo is going to take a hit before attacking. I really wish. Okay. I should have grabbed those Ink Key Spheres with them because they don't get an additional super there or whatever. Too late now. Alright, let's just see what happens. I really do not like the SJ Trio's type orb changing. It can just screw you over. And of course they're going to tank just fine. Oof. Alright, let's hope Birdcoo does not get tagged by super. If he does have 15 dodge. So, we may have to rely on the dodge here. Okay, good. 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 Okay, dodge for us. Damn. Yeah, he's not surviving this. Stupid orb changing. Alright, then we're back in. Lost that last one because the Gogetas failed the 70% dodge on the AoE. And the SJ Trio sucks at orb changing. If we had just a bit more health there, we would have survived. So if they had... Yeah. We either needed one of the Gogetas to dodge that AoE, or we needed the SJ Trio to make some more Ink Key Spheres. That was our win condition. Okay. Let's keep Gamma 1 and Slot 1 here. Even here, yeah, orb changing is useless. We can only get 3 Ink Key Spheres. That's just ridiculous. Alright, great. Gamma 1's being super attacked right out the gate. We love to see it. Okay. Well, he tanked that just fine. And he's building up his damage reduction now. Let's see if they actually give us an additional super attack, or if they're just going to give us a normal like they always do. Come on, give us an additional super. Nope. Okay. Alright. Can you believe... People put them at 1, by the way. People put them at 1. I don't see it. feel like I always get just screwed over by the orb changing, and they're never able to get enough orbs. Okay, we're gonna do this. You in slot 1. And this will be better because now we'll have the Gogetas transform on separate turns. So I'm glad that we got both Gogetas on the same rotation here. And they're just gonna do so much damage this turn. Tech Omega is definitely dead next turn. Because we do have an int character on the other turn, even though it is just the SJ frauds. Alright. Gogeta putting in the work. Even though he doesn't need to get these additional supers right now. Yeah. Because he's not gaining anything long term from those. And we should take no damage here, I don't think. Yeah. He's at like what? 1.5 million defense post super attack in base. Pretty good, I'd say. Alright. If only that was an additional super. Wow, he only got 1 super attack off. Okay, so he's not going to be hitting super hard with inactive skill or anything like that moving forward. But it be what it be. He's still going to be cooking. Alright, we failed both of the 70% additionals. Getting terrible luck with the additional supers right now. Great. At least both of them are guaranteed when he's in blue. And they hit a potential with just normal. Great. Okay. We definitely need to get a stack up with Bird Q here. And we got 4 int key spheres available. So good. I love their orb changing so much. It's so easy just to get 9 int key spheres with them to get all of their additionals off. Oh, and great, Bird Q's not going to be able to get off his super attack here. Great. Thank you, Dokkan. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. 12 minutes. Oh, he dodges it. Can we get an additional super? Give us an additional super. Give us an additional super. Okay. 2 additional normals. Great. They're the damage king, guys. They're the damage king of Dokkan. They do so good. How did Tech Omega survive that turn? That was ridiculous. Great. So now I have to put STR Gogeta in slot 1 because he needs to get a stack off. Yeah, the SJ trio really screwed us over right there by not killing Tech Omega. Just as long as he doesn't super here, we're fine. Okay, good. And that's fine. The other Gogeta is going to heal us next turn, so we don't have anything to worry about. Except for Bird Q, because he's not going to have his guard active because the SJ trios suck. Great, okay. Slot 1 AoE, okay. I'm not gonna bother letting you play out right now. Okay, AoE slot 1. Let's do this. I don't want to use their active because they only got 1 super attack off last turn and I don't want to waste it. Let's do... How are they looking defensively? Birku doesn't have his guard right now, so let's put the trio in slot 1. We can only get 8 key spheres, okay? And then we'll do this. And then... If Gogeta gets a chance to attack here, I think Omega is dead 100%. Okay, we're just gonna eat a super attack here. Can they live? I doubt it. And then even if they do live, Bird Q's, yeah, they're dead to normal. Okay, great. Now we got Bird Q's reviving again. Okay, 1 second. Alright, here we are, turn 6 against STR and Omega, and the Int Super Saiyan Trio have contributed nothing. Great. We gotta do this. STR Gogeta is not good enough to have in slot 1 right now, so we gotta put Gogeta in slot 1 because the SJ Trios didn't finish off Tech Omega on that turn. Let's do this, get all those key spheres with Gogeta. And I think Gamma 1 might be fine. Can we dodge this? Nope, of course not. Okay, but he's gonna be perfectly fine post super. He could even need a super attack now. And he just kind of put in the work. Yep. 2 more additional supers because that's just what he does, guaranteed. Would have been nice if we dodged that first attack, though. If we can get that AoE before the super attack, that would be nice. Although, I don't know where I'd rather Omega super attack, because the other 2 units on the turn aren't going to be able to eat a super attack. Okay. So we just need... Gamma 1, I think, might be able to survive a super attack, because he's at 40% damage reduction now. If he could eat one more normal before the super attack, I think he'd be just fine, given the HP pool we're working with. Although if STR Gogeta can get off 4 super tier, we can just kill. Alright, one more? Nope. Alright, give me another. Thank you. STR Gogeta getting off more super attacks than the SJ Trio, even though he has a much lower super attack chance. Okay, and then Gamma 1 might just finish it off here. Can he finish it off? Let's see. Yes, he can. Oh yeah. He's so good. He's aged very well. Okay, I am very worried about this turn. Okay, let's use Berk, who's active. I don't know why the auto cut out for a second. So that's going to get rid of the AoE. Let's do this. Get those Ink Key Spheres to drop down. Okay, great. We can only get 3 Key Spheres. We gotta do this. I'm not going to bother playing it this time. So much damage. Great damage. And they're at 600k defense, so let's get a little bit of healing now. Okay, great. I don't think anyone here can live a super. SJ Trio maybe, if they get off multiple super attacks. But they only got 3 Key Spheres, so they're not going to be able to get off that many super attacks. I think we're going to have to rely on Birdcoo's dodge. If this... Oh my gosh. We're moving on to another team after this run, because I do not like running... Let's move on to the Super Saiyan team after this run, because that's one of the teams that we're running, where we have to run 2 SJ Trios. Oh boy, I cannot wait. Oh, it's going to be such a blast. Oh, I am smiling right now. Oh, great. Yes! I know what I'm doing. Never doubt dodge. Although, it would have been nice if he did that the first time around. Dodge saved us. If he didn't have dodge, he would have died. Alright, that saved us to run. Dodge saved us to run right there. Hidden potential dodge. And people called me an idiot for putting dodge on Bird Q. He's so good. He's so good. Dodge is so good. I love dodge. Who got the attack and defense buff there? Bird Q already got hit. SJ Trio don't get anything from being hit. And STR Piccolo, I thought he already got hit with that first AoE. Whatever. Omega's dead. He can't survive this turn. Let's go ahead and let this play out. I think we might be able to use STR Gogeta's active after this too, so I'll let that play out too if we can. That's still such a good animation. I love that so much. Okay, I'm not going to use the third active skill, kind of unnecessary. I want to just have ours cook Omega here. Gogeta, of course, has 0 issue with getting to 24 key after using the active skill slot 3. And Gogeta should be able to dodge this, yep. Yeah, this turn is just invincible. If I had used the active skill with the other Gogeta, we just can't be hit. 17 million attacks there, pretty good. Yeah, the only one who could be hit here was STR Gogeta, and he has a 70% chance to dodge. And that's if I didn't use the active. That's if I use the active skill with the other Gogeta. And there we go. And STR Gogeta would only be able to get hit by the AoEs because Gogeta is protecting the entire rotation. Can we get another? Oh yeah. Yeah, he is doing very well. Yep, can we get another more? Yes, there we go. Alright, we got the KO screen. Beautiful. Oh, let's... Alright, we got the W, so we can move on to another team after this. Great. Here we are. Oh, I love that so much. It's so raw. Although I do wish it had like a little bit of animation with like the hair, because I saw someone say like Gogeta looks like a cardboard cut out there, and I kind of agree. Okay, let's move on to a different team. Next up is the... I said I was going to do Super Saiyans, so let's do Super Saiyans. Alright, we are now back with Omega in the Super Saiyans team. We have Gogeta turn 1. I'm going to float him off here so that he can be with Bird Coup. I mean, not Bird Coup, God Coup. Let's put Bird Coup slot 1. Hopefully he can get a defense stack in. 9 keys here with the SJ trio. Okay, let's let them cook. Let's let them cook. Although it would be best if they did not kill here to let Gogeta get a stack in, because they can't kill if they get 4 super attacks here. So, let's just hope they allow Gogeta to get a stack in before they completely obliterate Tech Omega. When they cook, they cook. And Gogeta's Rainbow Orb changing allowed them to get all those orbs there, so... Okay, we got an 11 million, well, 12 million approximately. And remember that Tech Omega does receive increased damage from Int-type units. And not just in the super effective way, but like, actually like, he takes more damage from Int than any other type. Okay. Get the second super. Alright, third super. Okay. Why couldn't we have gotten this earlier? Alright, now I'm asking them to do less damage. Don't kill for me, please. Okay, good. Don't get another super. Okay, great. Gogeta didn't get off a defense stack. Amazing. So we're going to be in blue with 0 defense stack because SJ Trio did too much damage now. Great. Okay. That was an impressive showing. So now we are turn 2 with... Okay. Okay, I am concerned about this turn. Super Saiyan Trunks. Okay, we only have 1 AoE. That's very good. We're not going to really get 6 orbs in slot 1 with God Q if we run in there. We need to do this. Future Gohan slot 1. Okay, good. That's 6 key spheres. I wanted to keep God Q on rotation to run with Gogeta, but I guess we're just going to have to rock with this because key spheres weren't nice for us. And like I said before, I hate keep type or changing. Okay. I just need Trunks not to die. God Q's gonna be fine taking the AoE. I'm just worried about Trunks. I need Trunks to not get supered, and I need the super to not be before the AoE. Please let this be the AoE. Okay. Trunks is fine. He should be. 300k, ouch. Future Gohan should be fine here, but now I'm worried about Trunks tanking those normals post-super. We're gonna need multiple super attacks here. Like, I think you're gonna need all of the additional supers. Okay. Additional normal. Okay. At least you got one more super, so you got 20% damage reduction now. I love the damage reduction being RNG dependent. Such a great design. He dodges. Dodge comes in clutch yet again. If he didn't dodge that first normal, he would have died. Oh my gosh. I know how to build my characters. So good. So good. So I love it. That's great. Alright. Okay, what to do here? Berku's dying to that AoE. Let's do this. Is there a way I can save Berku here? Yes, there is. Okay, let's do it. Okay, sorry about the cut audio there. Okay, so now, yeah, let's grab all the key spheres. That should heal us up enough for Berku, but that did not heal us up as much as I wanted. Grab those, and that too. Because it's not just Berku that needs the APA, and the other SJ3 do as well. I need to use the active gun too. They're not going to come back around anyway. Okay, I wish I would have killed. Okay, just... Thank you, Omega. Now we're good. Unless Berku dodges. Oh right, we have the revive. I forgot that he had the revive. We're safe. Okay, cool. I will say I wish we could have saved that revive for Intro Magnet, but looks like Transformation Player again. Okay, so now the question is, who do I want to keep on rotation with Gogeta? If we keep Future Gohan back on, the next time he comes around, we'll have his domain expansion. If we keep Trunks on rotation, we'll have his standby, which will be very good damage. Let's keep Future Gohan for the domain expansion. And then we'll just float off Trunks so he won't come back at all. Thank you, Gogeta, for eating both of those attacks. He is not a slot 1 unit. I should have put Future Gohan in slot 1, but I wanted to get the crit build up on his dodge. That was a skill issue on my part. Oh well, we got the attack second, so that was good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, that'll get rid of that AoE in slot 1, so we can safely put Birdku there. And he'll be able to get a defense stack. And then let's grab... I want to grab this, but this will give us access to those physical key spheres for Godku. And then let's grab these. So we'll at least have the 60% chance to dodge. So as long as you don't eat a super attack, we should be fine. But yeah, I really wish we could have kept the revive with Birdku, and I really wish Gogeta would have dodged those attacks. Yeah, he's just not a slot 1 unit. You don't put him in slot 1. I'm just stupid. We'll do another run after the Super 17, and then we'll move on to Superhero. Yeah, he should tank Nomus just fine. Godku, I need him to dodge though. Oh, or the SJ Trio would just die. Okay. Love to see it. Alright, we've got Gogeta turn 2. I'm going to float him off and have the Birdku and SJ Trio rotation on turn 2. And then I'm going to have Godku in turn 1 and have Gogeta join him. No 6 key spheres again. Thank you, double type orb changing for failing me again. Let's do this. Let Trunks get an attack second. Have the audio cut out again for a minute. Not be able to get 6 key spheres with Godku, and let's grab those. Okay. Once Gogeta's on rotation with Godku, we'll be able to get it easier because Gogeta's going to be rainbow orb changing except for physical type key spheres, so that's going to be very good. And we'll let Trunks get some attacks in here. That first attack with the defense stack and comes back around because he does need to build up a bit. And he's going to be rocking slot 1 better than Godku right now because Godku cannot dodge until STR. This gauntlet's going great so far. And of course Godku's the one that uses super. 500k, ouch. Are we really going to get Birdku to revive turn 2? I do not like this team. And of course we don't get any additional supers with the SG Trio. Just 2 normals because, you know. Thank you, Type Orb Changer, for doing so much work for me. Well, you guys all know what's about to happen, so I'll just skip to the next turn. Okay, we are back. Turn 3 with the Super Saiyan team, and we've already used our revival. Okay. Let's put Godku slot 1. He can get all those key spheres. And then Trunks, slot 2. Let's grab those, get some healing in. And let's get some even more killing in. That's what we need healing. As long as Godku doesn't take a super here, perfect. Now we're going to be able to get his stacks in. Okay. Once Godku finally gets some stacks in, he's able to cook. He just needs to... He's just starts off kind of weak. But once he's with Gogeta, once he gets a few stacks in, he's going to be very good. One more. Beautiful. That's all 4 super attacks that he needs to be fully built up in terms of his attack. Wonderful. 12 million attacks out there on Future Trunks. Not bad. Can we get some additional supers though? Yes, we can. Beautiful. And we're going to be able to go into a standby next turn, actually. Huh. Okay. Wow. Okay, good job, Trunks. Good job. Wow. Let him cook. Let him cook. I think I'm going to try and get the Sword of Hope Future Slash. Because he's going to be able to stand by turn 5. And then if we make it turn 9, let's use his Sword of Hope on into Omega. Future Gohan. Will he finish him off? I don't think so. So turn 5 will be our first turn against STR Omega. Okay, we gotta float off. Who do I want to float off here? Let's just do Berku has guard, so let's put him in slot 1. And then let's grab all these with this trio. That should heal us a good amount, yep. And then let's grab those. So, Tecmo has 100% dead this turn. If we can get a stack off, that'd be wonderful. Thank you, Omega, for making sure that doesn't happen. Because you have Vendetta to make the Super Saiyans die. Great, thank you. And then, this should definitely kill. Because they do good damage when you actually are able to get them their key spheres. There we go. Alright, turn 5, we're going to be transforming with Gogeta and going to the standby with Future Trunks. There we are. Let's see here. Alright, the skill skip is off. Let's go ahead and turn that on and let this play out.
俺はみんなを助けるために戦い、みんなに助けられて生き延びてきた。助け合って生きる。それが俺たち人間だ。藤田、俺たちも。
Some of those key spheres for God too, but if only this was Zethio's standby and we could grab all those. Okay, Trunks is going slot 1 obviously. He's got the guard, he's got the damage reduction. Let's grab those. That'll save some for God too. Beautiful. Gogeta's gonna be able to keep fine with those. And then God is gonna be able to get the guard. Perfect. Trunks at 428k defense. It's pretty good because he also has the guard and 50% damage reduction, so we should be just fine. Gogeta with the dodge. Perfect. Thank you very much. If only you could have gotten those on earlier runs. Alright. 13 million attack set, which is very good. Yeah, once he's in standby, he is very good. It's just those first few turns which can be very dicey. It would have been nice if we had some additional super there, though. But this team is very additional heavy, so Trunks should hit pretty hard. Hopefully he does a good amount of damage to him, and he should tank this just fine. Like, I'd be surprised if this doesn't do double digits. Yeah, he's just fine. Gogeta, dodge, please. Thank you very much, Gogeta, migrate. Alright, both dodges. We dodged galore today. And of course, 15 million attack stat. This is what he does. That is just what he does. So we're gonna float off Future Gohan next turn. So that way we can get him with sort of Trunks, hopefully. Yeah, I think that's the play. It'll depend on the orbs, actually. Depending on what the S3 trio are looking like. Because if the situation's looking bad, I might float off Bird Q instead. Because he's been kind of selling against Intelmega, even with his guards. And we don't have the revive anymore because we got that turn 2. Goku with the 10 million attack stat, now that he's built up. Very good. I wonder if we'll be able to see his active skill. No. I don't think, yeah, Into Omega is not going to survive one turn. Turn 7, actually. So, yeah, since Into Omega is not going to even survive turn 7, let's active turn skill. Let's skip this. That way we get an extra attack in for Trunks' standby. Let's do this. And hopefully they can get off more than one super attack. That way Trunks has a bit of build up going into the finish skill. So I just need them to not crit here. And I didn't use her active skill just because I knew that would do too much. And I will be surprised if Into Omega survives his next turn. Beautiful. Good. Another normal, please. Of course, it's a super one. I want it to not actually be a super. Thank you. Yes, you very much for always helping me out and doing exactly what I want you to do. Okay. Oh, that didn't kill, so. Got another stack in for Future Trunks' standby. which I think I'm going to have to use immediately because, yeah, like I said, we're not going to make it to turn 9. Especially after they did multiple supers there. So, have I used theirs yet? I have not. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop theirs real quickly. And then let's go ahead and we're going to do Gogeta's as well. So let's turn this off. And then we'll use Sword of Trunks' right after that. Yeah, that damage is a bit underwhelming. What's the defense looking like? 600k. Okay, well, let's do this. We don't have to worry about him taking a super attack or anything. Gogeta's going to be eating everything this turn. We don't have to worry about anyone right now. All we need to worry about is just fighting the AoEs, and since the trio use their active skill, they should be able to tank the AoE just fine. Alright, Gogeta, do your thing. Alright, AoE time. Gogeta dodges it. Of course he does. And a straight tree. 40k. Not terrible. Alright. And then I'm going to be very surprised if Omega survives Gogeta here. Like, just genuinely shocked, because he's only at half HP right now. And Gogeta's at 100% crit. So, yeah, I just do not see Omega living this turn. Then we got the dodge. Build up his crit chance even more. And then we got one more. Build up the crit chance. Alright, Gogeta, cook. It's cooking time, Gogeta. You thought. Alright, here we go. Yep. Just what he does. Alright, can we get 2 more? His attack stat is a bit lower than I'm used to on this team, so I thought he was going to be doing more than that. I'm used to it being a bit higher on his actual best team, so we'll see that in a bit. Yeah, I'm surprised he lived there, but then again, Gogeta's doing less on this setup. I can see why people might underestimate Gogeta if they're just running him on setup like this, because this is not his optimal build at all. He's missing a lot of leaks. Links, Godly Power, Warrior Gods, all that good jazz, Fuse Fighters, which of course is all fulfilled by his best friend. Omega should be dead right now. Yep. Really? Omega survived. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, we have this available up to us, so let's check it out. Not every day you can get an excuse to use Godky's active skill. So, very cool. Alright, next up we have the Superheroes team, so let's hop back in with Superheroes. Alright, we are back into Omega Superheroes. Beast Hunt is in slot 3, which is actually good for us, because that way he's going to have his intro up longer. But we're still going to want to blitz through this fight, so that we don't lose his intro. Okay, we got good key with Gogeta. He should be at 23 key, I believe, when he actually attacks Pan. She'll be good. She'll be fine against Tech phase. Of course, she gets her buff after she dodges an attack, which you can't do against Tech Omega. but I think she should still be fine. And she's here to fulfill the bond of parent and child requirement for Ultimate Gohan's intro. Because we have to nerf the team a little bit in order to run Ultimate Gohan, but then again, we're nerfing the team already by running him. But he is good for this event, so we'll run him. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna take double digits here because Gogeta is getting 30% support from Pan. Of course, she only gives the other 20% to, I believe, Bond of Parent and Child. I think she gives it to another category too. I forget which one. I'm gonna check it out quickly. Because it was 30% to superheroes, and then it's an additional 20 to Bond of Parent and Child or Bond of Master or something. That's right. Okay. So she'll be supporting the Piccolos too. That's right. So the orange Piccolo we decide to keep on rotation next turn is going to have, what, 80% support because we also have the STR Piccolo there? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine damage. We'll recover that. Oh. Alright, let's see if I remember that we have Ultimate Gohan's intro next turn. I'm going to keep my Piccolo in rotation just because, you know, my Piccolo. And he is not necessary to get any attacks off because, well, he just doesn't need to get attacks off. Not like his damage is that high to begin with. Let's see here. Yeah, only an 8 million attack stat. Piccolo's attack isn't that great. But he is a good lead for this team, and he does protect the team a bit whenever it needs protection. I'm a bit lower on Piccolo than I feel a lot of people are. And I just feel like that's because Piccolo's only real value is as a leader and the protection he gets with the giant form. But his team right now isn't the best team. I mean, we're having to run a 2022 banner, who is very good. But we're also having to run like Pan and Ultimate Gohan, who both have issues. I don't know. And Piccolo's protection, it just feels like it's not really needed in current content. The best of the best teams don't really need protection from any of the big boss supers or anything because they're eating them just fine. And I forgot Gohan's intro. Great. I just see people putting Piccolo above Gogeta and Broly, and I just don't see it, honestly. I mean, sure, Gogeta's giant form protection is great and all, but where's that useful? Red Zone Beerus. That's pretty much it, honestly. Everywhere else, I mean, Big Boss Supers, unless you're running bad characters, you can tank them just fine. The worse a team is, the better Piccolo looks. I think I said that last time, but that's just my thought on Piccolo. The people that have Piccolo up so high are the people that are running teams that are weak and actually need his help, and therefore the protection they see as valuable. But on a team full of good characters, that protection is unnecessary. I mean, even Gogeta's protection, it's not till turn 6, but even then, it's honestly, the target mechanic is more to build up his crit than it is to protect the rotation, because rotation doesn't really need protecting with him. Because who are you running him with? STR Gogeta, who has guaranteed dodge on turn 4, and then is perfectly fine defensively the next turn post-super attack, and pre-super attack he can meet AoE normals. I mean, yeah, the protection is just not super necessary if you have modern units. Is Ultimate Gohan not going to get a sack in here? Okay. He should just fine. 3 supers, I think he did? Yeah, 180k. The 5th anti-fusions are able to take just fine post-super attack. You do not have to put them in slot 3. They are not dodge or die. They're only dodge or die against infusions of Masu. Everywhere else they're fine. Okay. Piccolo, we should see an impressive number right now. He's about to get fully built up from these attacks at the start. And we have STR Piccolo support and Int Pan support. So this should be very good. If we can get Int Pan to dodge that first AoE, we will be golden. I think Piccolo tanks is just fine. Yeah, because he still has an intro up and everything. Alright, let's see what he gets here. 19 million attack stat. That's more like it. But even then, that's just average at this point. Especially considering he doesn't have built-in crit, he doesn't have built-in additionals. He's just doing the 19 crit million and then whatever hidden potential gives him. Which isn't a ton these days. Alright, good. Pan got the dodge. But then again, Piccolo isn't an offensive character. His value is in support and the rotation. It took people a while to actually understand Piccolo's value after he first dropped. But now I feel like people are overvaluing him in that protection because it's, like I said before, it's unnecessary. Way to go, Pan. Yeah, we took no damage that turn. That was good. But now the problem with Piccolo is, on the next turn, he's not going to have his intro up anymore, and we're up against Into Mega. So if we get hit by a super there, we're just dead. We're going to have to use his giant form on turn 6 after since his intro is going to be out. Let's go ahead and transform with Gogeta real quickly. I meant for that to be a skip because we've already seen it so many times, but whatever. And now we're going to do the correct thing, and we're going to have Gogeta in slot 2, which I have been neglecting to do in previous runs. Alright, we'll do this. And it should be just fine here. Gogeta, of course, is going to dodge this because he's the GOAT. Fifth NA fusions remain super busted. I'm debating if I want them in top 10 or not. There's honestly fierce competition for top 10. I'm going to try and make a list, drop it maybe Monday or something, work on it over the weekend, but I am moving characters around a lot right now as I'm doing more runs with various team and setups. And as I'm seeing more of Broly and his team as well. I've actually kind of lowered my opinion on Broly slightly over the past few days. Just because, well, I'll go into that when it comes to actually making the ranking, but I feel like a lot of people are not going to like my takes on Broly, but it's just what I've seen from his performance and from his team's performance. But yeah, Gogeta's course, very cooking. 2 additional supers. Let's see if we can get the hidden potential addition. The hidden potential system additional. One more. Beautiful. And if Piccolo could kill here, that would be amazing. And then Gogeta will be back on turn 7 with Int Pan support. Ah, beautiful KO screen. Love to see it. Alright, how are we looking here? We got Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo's at 700k defense. How much is he tanking from a normal? Omega's normals are 500k. Multiply that by 1.5 for type advantage and you get 750k. Multiply that by 0.8 because Piccolo has 20% damage reduction. 600k. Piccolo's going to be able to double-digit eat Omega's normals here. But Ultimate Gohan is not going to with only 200k defense. He doesn't have his guard up anymore. STR Piccolo will be just fine. I'll see we have to tank 3. Let's go ahead and use Orange Piccolo's giant form transformation, and then I'll let that play out, and we should be fine after because Piccolo right now can't eat a super attack, and Gohan's going to take damage from the AoE, so I will see y'all after Orange Piccolo's giant form is done, so I will see you guys in 30 minutes. Alright, Orange Piccolo's finally done. Let's go ahead and use Beast Han, although I don't think he's gotten a chance to attack yet, but yeah, if we don't do it now, we're not going to have a chance to do it, so let's go ahead and let that play. Okay, way to go, Gohan. You did so much damage. Okay. let's do this because that first attack can be disabled by Gohan. We don't even need him to do a super attack. Let's do this. We'll have to purposely hold back on his keys here so that we can get these to Gohan. Yeah. I love having to hold back on other characters just to let Beast even get off his 18P super attack. I love it. I mean, maybe if he was actually doing more, but yeah, it is what it is. And I can kind of see why the people that always run Superhero have Piccolo at 1, because the team is like just weak enough to justify needing Piccolo support. So the people that only ever run Superhero are going to be like, oh my gosh, Piccolo is the best unit ever. He is protecting us from all these difficult events. But if you're running an actual complete team, complete coherent team, his protection's unnecessary. Like, okay, now we're gonna just win. But yeah. Okay, no crit, but that's fine. Gogeta showed that he is in fact the exception to Superhero being lacking. We got Gogeta Blue, STR Gogeta, they're both Gogeta Blue. And Gogeta, physical Gogeta, when it comes time for him to attack, he's going to be 100% crit. We're going to take no damage here except for maybe the AoEs with Pan, but we should be completely fine. Pan, of course, is giving 30% support to both Gogetas here. And Omega should be dead. 17 million attack set, not terrible. Not bad at all. You'll have to see it. If only we did more damage last turn so we could have seen STR Gogeta's active still again. But, oh well. Gogeta with additional super. Love to see it. Can we get another additional super? Nope. Can we get another additional super? Potential super. Yeah. Oh well. It is pretty rare that he gets 4 supers, and then physical Gogeta is going to finish off Omega here. Only 3 health bars. 19 million attack stat. It's just what he does. Just what he does. Oh, he's so good. See, that's more like it, the 19 million super. That's more what I'm used to seeing. And then, of course, all these are crits. Yep. And then we should get the KO screen here. Yep. And one more additional super. That's all we need. Just so much damage with this, too. Alright. I think we saw a good enough showing of the Superhero team. Let's go ahead and move on to the final team. We are an hour in, so I think that now's a good time to move on to the finale. Alright, finally time to rock the blues, and I have them in slot. We got my blues with the Gogeta. Beautiful, you'd love to see it. Okay, strategy here. We're gonna flip Future Gohan. Gogeta's gonna go in slot 1. Okay, let's do this. And then, okay. Let's just grab all these keys here with Gogeta. Got all those AGL wants to fall. AGL Blues, if we can get as many sets as possible with them, that would be swell. And then let's minimize the damage here. Future Gohan, because I want to get off a certain something. And then on the next turn, we'll have Gohan stay on main rotation. That way we can get his domain expansion off on turn 6. Alright, go Gogeta. Yep, that was super. Although I do want him to keep the damage down because I want to take out Tech Omega on turn 5 optimally. Optimally, I want to take him out on turn 5. Additional super. Damn it. Failed to get the front. But this will be additional super right here. 4.2 million attack set, not bad. And they're going to do next to no damage to Tech Omega, so they can get as many supers as they want, because Omega's got 80% damage reduction against non-int. And then, of course, they have type disadvantage, so yeah, they're going to be doing nothing to Tech Omega, and that's fine. And I believe I only have like 6 crit built into them. If they can take a little bit of damage here, that'd be great. Beautiful. You love to see it. Alright. Okie dokie. And now for this turn, let's see, how do I want to play this out? Let's put Bulma slot 1. She doesn't need it. We don't want her support yet, so let's just do that. And then the blues, we want to get them as stacked up as we can. And then, let's see, GT Duo. What do I want to do with you? Let's give you 1 Key Sphere. With Bulma's attack lowering, even if they eat a super attack there, they are going to be just fine. And even if they do eat a super attack, we'll be below 70% HP, and we'll be ready to fuse with the blue fusions. Just so free. If you know how to use a team right, at least. Tech Omega is honestly a great first stage for the AGL Blues, because he disables dodging, so you always know that you're going to be getting hit. And this team, I just feel like it's extremely consistent in this event. And their variation against Fuses Zamasu is very consistent as well. Okay, can we get an additional super? Alright, that's fine. And then, yeah, either them or the GT Duo tanking a super right here, they'll just be fine. Alright, perfect. We'll take even less damage. We'll be below 70% HP, and we'll be ready to fuse. You love to see it. It's just so free. Alright, good. Yeah, that's fine. Getting an additional super there, because they don't need to take damage anymore. Although they still would have taken damage from the super attack. I think they should be fine against normals, yeah. Okay. How are we looking? Let's put Gogeta in slot 1 again. And now, yeah, let's do this. Give the AGL Blues all the key spheres they can get, just to make sure that they get the guaranteed additional super in. And then Gogeta, we don't have to worry about. Alright. Okay, I see chatter in the Dokkan group chat talking about data download? What? I don't know what's going on. Gogeta's cooking, of course. I'm glad that we were able to get that additional defense stack in there. But we're not going to be up against STR Omega with physical Gogeta this time around. Oh, looks like we're getting data about the EZAs are dropping. Very cool. Let's see here. Alright, Gogeta, he should tank this just fine. Oh, cool. Bardock and Gina are getting an EZA. Paragus and Broly. You'll love to see it. Very cool. Now you know when I'm recording this. Alright. So the tricky part here is we need Tech Omega to survive the next turn. If he doesn't, we're going to have to pull some shenanigans. Okay. So. Broly Trio getting an easy A. Holy cow, that's a long passive. Although it was already pretty long before. Big Bad Boss's limo, yep. How's Omega looking? Are you surviving this turn, Omega? Please survive at least this turn. Okay, thank you. Alright. Looks like I might as well give up on Omega surviving this turn. Although, if Omega supers in slot 1, that'll take out future Gohan. Well, that won't take him out, but it'll stop him from doing too much damage. And then, okay, beautiful. If this can get us below like 20% HP, which it doesn't, unfortunately. Okay. We'll still be fine. Yeah, we're going to be fine here. Because STR Gogeta is going to be back around turn 6, and then we'll be able to take out STR Omega with them. I think Tech Omega lives this turn. Unless Bulma gets like a crit and additional super, I think we're golden. I think everything will be going according to cake. Love this team. So good. And then we are not going to fuse with this pair of blues. They're just going to be able to do their normal attacks, which they're going to be able to do enough damage to STR Omega to kill with just their base form. Because they do nice damage, even in base. Okay. Now we're going to fuse with the blues and then transform with Gogeta. The only annoying thing that can happen here... Oh. Okay, so as I was saying, the only annoying thing that can happen here is if Omega supers slot 1 before Gogeta can get off his super attack, because we want him to get that attack stack off. That way, when he comes back around on turn 7, his active skill is going to hit twice as hard. So if Omega could just not super slot 1, that would be great. Beautiful. Okay. And we won. Yep, because that's all we need. We just needed Omega not the super attack. And now, next turn, we just need to kill STR Omega in 1 turn, which should be fine, because we'll have STR Gogeta, we'll have Future Gohan's Domain expansion up, and we'll have the AGL Blues. Yobi Tenkai. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop Future Gohan's active skill here. Beautiful. You love to see it. Okay. Let's see. Omega's healing in slot 2. It doesn't matter where we put the units right now, because Gogeta just now transformed. Let's just do this. There we go. Okay. He's not going to have as much ki as I wanted him to, but that's fine. AGL Blues, let's do that. Get him as much ki as we can. And then Future Gohan. I wish I was 24 ki, but technically he is at 24 ki thanks to the active skill. It's just not going to be reflected in his attack stat. But he is still going to have his guaranteed crits. If Gogeta could get off some additional supers here, that would be amazing. Alright, come on, additional super. Go. Alright, we got one. Can we get another one? Can we get another one, Gogeta? One more. Beautiful. Can we get another one? Give us the 4th. Give us the 4th super, Gogeta. I know you want to. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. Quad super. Fan-freaking-tastic. So much damage. And yeah, that's gonna do nothing, because he's gonna dodge it. Oh, I love the 5th infusions. They're so good. And then, of course, the Blues with a nearly 10 million attack stat. No support, by the way. Yeah, they're nuts. And Omega should be dead here. Yeah, Omega's 100% dead, especially with Future Gohan about to do his thing. Yeah. Looks like the Broly trio is looking pretty good, so Broly might be moving up on my list now. Okay, we don't have as many attacks in slot 1 as I wanted, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Let's see. How do I want to play this out here? No matter what I do, everyone's gonna do a lot of damage. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Vegito slot 1. Let's do this. And now let's pop Gogeta's active skill. Beautiful. He is the exception. Yeah, everyone's gonna be targeting him. I just want Vegito to do as little damage as possible. Let's go ahead and pop Bone's active skill now.
秀吉シェンロン、そして願いを叶えたまえ。
願いは叶えてやった。ではさらばだ。
Alright, so now we are going to have Gogeta Blue, supported by Future Gohan's Domain expansion, with Bulma's support, with Bulma's active support, linked with LR Vegeta Blue, with 80% crit after all the attacks. Yeah, Omega's dead. I hope Vegeta does as little damage as possible here, because I want all the work to be done by Gogeta right now. I want Gogeta to do all the work here. Vegeta, you can just do nothing. 14 million attack set. Okay, just let that be the only attack set, although he does have one more guaranteed. I guess Vegeta Blue is just too good. Okay. And there's the guaranteed additional super, 10 million attack stat, nothing special. That's what it is. Alright. Don't super. Beautiful. Alright, Gogeta, time to put in your work. Dodge all those attacks. Yep. And then the AoE. Everyone dodges, of course. Except Bulma. Time to cook. 22.7 million attack stat. You love to see it. That's more like it. And it's not like this is an unrealistic setup either. You're running Bulma, one of the best units in the game. Future Gohan, another one of the best units in the game. Run with Vegeta Blue, another one of the best units in the game. He's just so good. We're probably not going to be able to see this full turn play out. Yeah. Gogeta's going to get the kill here with the third super. Alright. So much damage. Beautiful. Alright, that run went very well. I don't think we need to do another. I think that was a good enough showing right there. We ended at full health. Yeah, that was just... Yeah, this team is just so good. I love this team. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, that was the Gogeta Blue Omega Show Gauntlet. Superheroes are, this team obviously performed the best out of the bunch. Gogeta is just so impressive. Alright, I'll have to look at these EZAs, and maybe I'll give my thought on those as well. I will see y'all next time.